Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chandan Prasad and you're watching The Absolute Rider. So if you are new to my channel, then don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel guys. And if you're not following me on my Instagram, then handle is coming below. You can surely follow me there and put your queries and stay updated. Wheels and what is spoke wheels, and we will even discuss that why can't we install tubeless tires for the spokes wheels. So this video will be going to be very interested guys, and make sure you watch the video till the end to know the differences between alloy wheels and spoke wheels, and why can't you install a tubeless tire for your spoke wheels. So let's start this video guys. So as you can see, these are my spoke wheels of the Royal Enfield. I had removed this exactly 1 year later after buying my Royal Enfield Classic 350, and I have been abandoned this for 4 years now. So and I'm very thankful that there is no rust sitting on these. But this is the rear wheels spokes, and I can see some dust particles sitting on this wheel, and I'm very thankful that there is no rust. I can easily clean whenever I want to install it again on my bike. So let's start this video with the differences before going to the main topic guys. So let's start with the difference between alloy wheels and the spokes wheels. Number one, so talking about the spokes, this wheel has around 35 to 40 spokes in it. If I'm not wrong, please correct me in the comment section below. But this one has at least 35 spokes in it, so that it can increase the stability of the bike during the off-roads. But the alloy wheel has only 21 spokes. So this is the difference number one. So the difference number two is the thickness of the spokes. You can see a lot of thickness on the alloy wheels, but not on the spokes, because the spokes are made of hollow material and you can see the hole inside it in each of the spokes, but not on the alloy wheels. You can see the alloy wheels, and the video of my alloy wheels, the Porado alloy wheels, is in my channel. I will be putting the iCard, so you can surely watch it from there. So talking about the thickness and durability, the alloy wheels is much stronger. So the difference number three is, if one stick from your spoke wheel gets bent or gets broken, you can replace it. You can replace the one particular spoke. So that's the very good advantages of having the spoke wheels. But on the alloy wheels, if one spoke gets break, then you need to change the whole set. Not only the front, you have to change the rear wheels, alloy wheels as well, because they are not going to provide you the single alloy wheels for rear wheel or the front wheel. So you need to buy a whole set. When I bought my alloy wheels, it cost me 7,500. It was very less during that time, almost 4 years back. But if you go and ask now, they will charge you up to 10 to 12,000 rupees for any kind of alloy wheels. Yes, in JC Road you might get for a cheap price, but you cannot trust on the brand. So right now they are selling the local alloy wheels in the market. You cannot trust the brand, then you can surely go for Royal Enfield's alloy wheels, which is recently launched, which costs you about 10,500 rupees. So you can go for that. But mine is Porado India's alloy wheels, and I am not facing any issues till now. Alloy wheels has this disadvantage where if one spoke gets break, then you need to replace everything, the whole alloy wheels of rear wheel and front wheel. But not on the spokes. You can easily replace the one particular spoke which is broken or bent. So that's the third. Talking about the difference number four, that is you can easily do any kind of road trips, any kind of off-road trips on spoke wheels, but not on the alloy wheels. On the alloy wheels, if you go for any off-road track, you might face many issues like mishandling of the bike, the scariness of alloy wheels getting break, and the wheels getting bent, but not on the spokes. The spokes are really stable during the off-roads. So you can go for spokes if you are doing the off-road tracks, off-road trials and trips like Ladakh and all. So for those kind of trips, the spokes wheels are the best. I wouldn't suggest you to go for alloy wheels if you are doing the off-road trials. So that's the difference number four. Difference number five is the weight. The weight of spoke wheels comes somewhere around 8 to 10 kilos compared to the alloy wheels. The alloy wheels weight is around 10 to 13 kilos because it's much more solid than this one. So it's totally made of heavy metal. So it's of course 2 or 3 kilos more than the spoke wheels, and this is around 8 to 10 kilos each. And I can actually do the gym with the weight of the rear wheels, spoke wheels, because it's much more heavier than the front. When you are installing the alloy wheels on your bike, you feel some kind of weight on your bike. Riding solo, you will feel the heaviness in the bike, and bike tends to take the pickup, and you might feel some amount of drop in the pickup of the bike with the alloy wheels, but not on the spokes. The spoke wheels gives the better pickup on your bike. So think before you install the alloy wheels in these matters, but I really didn't feel anything like that, and I'm really totally fine with it. So it's upon you to whether go and install alloy wheels or maintain the spoke wheels. So the sixth difference is the mileage. Many people tell that if we install the alloy wheels, the mileage will drop up to five numbers. Oh my god. Really? No guys, nothing like that. Actually, it's been 4 years now and I really didn't face any problems like that. Yes, I agree that there is 1 to 2 numbers of drop in the mileage, but not more than that guys. It's been 4 years I have been using the alloy wheels. Bike gives around 32 to 33 mileage. So guys, I'm thinking of reinstalling my spoke wheels to my bike because I want to go for Ladakh ride in 2021. If there is a God's grace, I'll be going to Ladakh trip in 2021. So I'm planning for it, and I'll be converting these spoke wheels into black paint, and I'll be reinstalling it on my bike. And I'm thinking of giving away my Royal Enfield's alloy wheels to you guys, and please subscribe for that and stay tuned for that day. That will be going to be a really good day for you all to participate and get the alloy wheels if you are lucky. So I need you guys to subscribe to my channel, share this video as much as possible guys. So that's it guys, there is a 6 differences which I have told, and now let's continue with the main topic, that is why can't you install the tubeless tires on this kind of spoke wheels. So guys, as you can see right now, this spoke wheels has a rubber strap on it to cover the holes, and I'll be showing you that. 1 second. Okay. So guys, right now as you can see, there is a rubber strap over the spoke wheels. So this is the rubber strap, and you can actually remove it. And as you can see over there, there are the spoke bolts which you can remove it easily with the screwdriver, and you can replace any spokes if you want, and you can even add much more spokes to it through this bolts. And actually what happens is, in tubeless tires there will not be any rubber straps like this. In tubeless tires, I mean the alloy wheels, there will be no straps. It's just a sealed and molded metal so that the tubeless tire fits easily, and tubeless tires just runs on the air which we fill it in. So not on this. So you have the rubber strap like this. So I'm removing and showing to you guys. So the garage, in the garage which I had installed the alloy wheels, that guy gave me this rubber strap and installed on this so that no rust should sit on the nuts and bolts over here. So why can't you install tubeless tires on this? Why can't you? You can easily install with this rubber strap, but that's not easy guys, because there will be a leakage of air, and if there is a leakage, then your tire will not sustain the air which you fill it in. So there is a nut and bolts over here, and as you are seeing in the image top right here, there is a glue or paste, some kind of thing which you need to apply to whole spoke wheels over here, and it would cost you around 5,000 rupees. And if you need to install, then you will end up spending 6,000 rupees guys. So this thing actually is a paste or a glue, I don't know its name, I'll be putting down here. So you need to install that, you need to paste it like this, so that the air leakage won't be there. So right now, for temporary purpose, there is a rubber strap on it, as you saw previously. So like this. So this is the rubber strap which the garage guy installed for me freely, and I'm really thankful to him. Because of this, the nuts and bolts are really safe till now. So this was the main reason, guys. You cannot install the tubeless tires on the spoke wheels, but on the alloy wheels you don't have anything such like this. It's a plain sealed and molded metal, so that your tubeless tires fits easily and the air leakage won't be there. So this was the main reason why you can't install the tubeless tires. Yes, you can install it through pasting the glue all over the rim of spoke wheels. Yes, you have an option for fixing the tubeless tires, but you need to paste that glue which I showed you in the video all over the rim of the spoke wheels, and you need to spend 5,000 to 6,000 rupees for that. There won't be any guarantee for that. So guys, that's it. If you have any queries about this video, then if you have any doubts regarding this video, you can surely comment down below or follow me on my Instagram handle, and you can put up your queries there. And I hope you really like this video. So please hit the big thumbs up button, and as I said, I will be going to give away my alloy wheel, that is Porado India's 21 spokes alloy wheels. So you guys are really lucky if you are the winner of the alloy wheels. So stay tuned for the video. For that, you need to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon, guys. So by saying this, stay home, stay safe, take care of yourself, take care, bye bye.